Score of 1-0. And Spearfish and Oahe wrapped up a game from earlier today, and we'll try to get an official score on that for you. So here's Tyler Palmer at the plate. The first pitch from Williams is at the top of the zone, inside corner for a called strike. No balls and one strike to Tyler Palmer, the center fielder. He is 0 for 1. He has walked, and he has struck out swinging. Top of the fourth, 1-0 the Prospects. Williams is set, and the 0-1. And a good slider that's in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Tyler Palmer. I was talking with Teron Williams earlier. He is a big car show fan. He likes to go to car shows and check out to see those vehicles that are available. Here comes the 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball for strike 3. So there's 1 out in the inning. So Teron Williams gets his first strikeout. And with 1 down now, that'll bring to the plate the left fielder, Colin Lynham. So, we were sitting and chatting, and he says, "Are there any car shows around here at all?" And I go, "Well, one of the big ones here locally in town is during John C. Fremont Days, during the festival, which is in the second weekend of July, usually second Saturday of July." He says, "I'm there. I'm going to be there." He says he wants to check it out. Here's Lynham, 0 for 1 officially. And Williams' first pitch is going to hit the outside corner with a fastball for a called strike. Lynham struck out swinging in the first, and he drew a bases-loaded walk in the second, and that's the difference in the ballgame right now, 1-0. No balls and 1 strike to count. Williams with the 0-1. Slider swung on and popped into the air, shallow left. Swales going out from shortstop, and he will make the catch for out number 2. So Colin Lynham pops up for the second out of the inning. And 2 up and 2 quickly down here in the top of the fourth for the Prospects. So that's going to bring to the plate the designated hitter, number 31, Joel Benish.
At the bat for the Prospects, number 31, Joel Benish.
Benish is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first inning, and hit into an inning-ending fielder's choice in the second. Williams hands to the chest, and he's ready to deliver the first pitch. And Benish takes it for a strike. Williams, I know, is anxious to pitch. He was in the bullpen warming up last night and just didn't get in the ball game. So he enters this one here in the fourth. And so far, looking good. 0-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and tapped foul behind home plate. And Williams is quickly ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. His hometown is Belton, Missouri. One of 2 Missouri natives on the team. The other is Trey Nichols, who's from Bowling Green, Missouri. 0-2 on Benish. Williams' 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped foul. Third base side. We'll do it again at 0-2. I saw the promotion between innings, the tire roll by the Moo players. They got some work to do. I think they're baseball players, and they don't roll tires. They would not make a NASCAR pit crew, I'll tell you that much. 0-2 the count on Joel Benish. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play to the right side, so the count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, I don't see any of them working for AAA one day when you break down on the side of the road and they roll a tire to you. It might end up on the other end of the freeway. No balls and 2 strikes to Joel Benish, the designated hitter. Williams ready now. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Slider is down low. And the count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. But I wonder if, I bet you 75% of those kids, though, when they were young, they had that tire hanging from a tree and they were throwing a baseball through it when they were kids. That's for sure. It's kind of how you get started. Put something up there and throw something at it. 1-2 the count. Williams' next pitch. Slider, just missed. And so the count evens up at 2-2. Williams hops up and down a little bit, and Kentakis tried to frame it the best he could, but he was a little bit outside. Blake Tablazon thought it was a strike. He was headed to the dugout. But it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Joel Benish. Williams ready, and now the next offering. Fastball, fouled back. The count stays put at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Prospects' designated hitter. So it's going to be 2 different coaching philosophies pitching-wise to try to come up with a victory today. A bullpen game for the Moo, and I know that Coach Varley is going to ride P.J. Laux as far as he can. Here's the stretch by Williams, and the 2-2 pitch. Slider swung on, pulled foul, so Benish continues to battle here. You can see a few of the Moo players that are down in the dugout there. Got the hats out and shaking them out there, as you'll see many guys do on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for something positive to happen, that or rubbing the bill of the cap. 2-2 now. Williams' next pitch. Slider swung on, popped up, foul, and that'll be out of play into the stands to our left. Count stays put at 2-2. Kelly, did I get your camera? No? Good. I hope you're enjoying the images that are being provided here by Kelly and Jonathan Johnson with the camera action here at historic Moeller Field. Kind of a new look. 2-2 here in Joel Benish. Next pitch by Williams. Slider outside, so the count goes full. Of course, if you haven't been able to see the images as of yet, you can do so on FremontMoo.com and also on YouTube on BSDN Live. 3-2 on Joel Benish. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 4th. 1-0 the Nebraska Prospects. Williams is 3-2. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Diving is Tablazon, knocks it down, picks it up, throws over to first in time to make the play. Outstanding defensive effort by Blake Tablazon to take away a base hit from Joel Benish, and that retires the side. So Nathan Cunningham, Caden Young, and Tucker Bradley. Prospects getting a bases-loaded walk in the top of the 2nd inning, and that's the lone score so far. Women's College World Series in Oklahoma City. They're in the bottom of the 3rd, where Tennessee is leading Oklahoma State 2-0. Final from earlier today, Stanford defeated Washington 1-0. Checking some NCAA regional baseball scores. Xavier leading Vanderbilt 2-1. That ball game is in a weather delay in Nashville. Coastal Carolina defeated Rider today by a score of 13-5. It was Miami down in Louisiana by a score of 8-5. East Carolina defeated Oklahoma 8-5. Charlotte eliminated Clemson. Clemson is out, the number 4 overall seed. It was Charlotte winning today by a score of 3-2, and Florida defeated UConn by a score of 8-2 and regional play. Nathan Cunningham at the plate now. Cunningham is 0-for-1, walked, and he has drawn a walk. He has struck out looking and drawn a walk, I beg your pardon. This pitch is inside for ball 1. From Teron Williams, working his 2nd inning of relief, retired the 3 batters that he faced in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the next pitch. And it swung on and fouled back. Cunningham a little bit out in front. As the count evens up now at 1-1. Other regional action today, it was Iowa defeating North Carolina in an elimination game 6-5 in 13 innings. Kentucky shuts out West Virginia 10-0. 1-1 on Cunningham. The next pitch. Swung on and hit in the air toward right. Heyman's going to float over into the gap. He's underneath of it now, reaches up, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Nathan Cunningham flies to right field, 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now the bat for the Prospects, number 18.
Now batting will be the first baseman, number 18, Caden Young. Young is 1-for-2, struck out looking in the 1st, and he singled in the 3rd, one of the 2 hits for the Prospects in this game. Teron Williams is set. Here's the kick and the first pitch. It's a fastball, low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. George Mason eliminated Maryland from postseason play. George Mason defeated Maryland today 11-10. 1 ball and no strikes to Caden Young. The kick and the next pitch. Young swings and hits this ball high in the air, out beyond the second base bag, and that is just in shallow right. Tablazon, who makes the catch for out number 2. Young pops up, quickly 2 down here in the 5th, and Williams has retired the first 5 batters that he has faced. So with 2 outs, it brings to the plate the catcher, Tucker Bradley. Check out this score today. We're anticipating this one to be a doozy. Not the case. TCU crushes 3rd-ranked Arkansas today, 20-5 at the Fayetteville Regional. That was a winner's bracket game. Williams is set. First pitch to Bradley. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Get his 0-1. Stanford, a winner over Fullerton today, 6-5 in NCAA regional action. No balls, one strike on Tucker Bradley. 2 down with nobody on. Top of the fifth. 1-0 the Prospects. Next pitch from Williams. Swung on and grounded just left of the mound. Swales behind second base Fields and throws and got him for the final out of the inning. So good defense by the Moo, and Teron Williams has come on, and he has retired all 6 batters he has faced as the Prospects are retired in order in the fifth. 3 up and 3 down. Midway, nothing. Nebraska Prospects lead. And the Prospects will send the 8-9-1 batters to the plate. Trey Mungin, Danny Spongberg, and Easton Swafford against Teron Williams. Williams, the third pitcher of the game for the Moo, came on to start the fourth, and he has retired 6 straight batters. Wrapping up the second sprinkler run of the day here on Sunday Kids Fun Day at Historic Moeller Field. Checking Major League Baseball action, the Sunday night game taking place right now in Los Angeles. They're midway through the 6th inning where the New York Yankees and Los Angeles Dodgers are scoreless. Everything else from today is a final where the Pittsburgh Pirates down the St. Louis Cardinals 2-1. Philadelphia Phillies over the Washington Nationals 11-3. Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Boston Red Sox 6-2. It was the Milwaukee Brewers over the Cincinnati Reds 5-1. The Miami Marlins defeat the Oakland Athletics 7-5. Toronto Blue Jays, a winner over the New York Mets, 6-4. Los Angeles Angels, winners over the Houston Astros, 2-1. So here's Trey Mungin stepping in, second baseman. Teron Williams, his first pitch, is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mungin has struck out twice, once swinging, once looking, making the fans very happy because he's tonight's beer batter. 1-0 the count on Trey Mungin. Next pitch, slider in there for a strike. Count evens at 1-1.
That's 1.
Other action today, Cleveland Guardians defeated the Minnesota Twins 2-1. Ray Williams ready to go here on a 1-1 pitch to Mungin. Swung on and hit high in the air to left field, but it's going to be pulling foul down by the bullpen area. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Trey Mungin.
That's 2.
Kansas City Royals a winner today. They shut out the Colorado Rockies 2-0. Chicago White Sox defeat the Detroit Tigers 6-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mungin. Williams ready. Here comes his 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung and a miss for strike 3.
That's strike 3.
So Mungin strikes out. Second strikeout now for Teron Williams, and there's 1 down here in the top of the 6th inning.
Not the bat number 5.
So that'll bring right fielder Danny Spongberg to the plate. He is 1 for 1. He walked in the second inning, and he singled in the third. Williams is retired 7 straight. The kick and the pitch. Fastball outside corner called strike. 0-1. Texas Rangers over the Seattle Mariners today 12-3. Baltimore Orioles defeated the San Francisco Giants in a battle of the teams that wear black and orange jerseys. Giants won it, or the Orioles won it, I beg your pardon, 8-3. The 0-1. Swung on and grounded on the right side. Ranging to his left as Tablazon's got it. Fires to first in time for out number 2. So Spongberg grounds out. Quickly 2 down here in the 6th. 8 straight retired by Williams. And now we go to the top of the order with the third baseman, Easton Swafford. He is 0 for 1. He's walked twice and grounded out to shortstop. Cubs win today. They defeat the Padres 7-1 in San Diego. That's the updated Major League Baseball scoreboard tonight. Williams pitch on the way to Swafford, and that is down low for a ball. It got bounced up and got the mask of home plate umpire Chris Sintek. 1-0 on Swafford. Williams now ready. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to shallow center. Blount coming in. Now he's underneath it and makes the catch, and that is the final out of the inning as Teron Williams has retired 9 in a row in his appearance on the mound. Swafford flies out to center, and that's going to do it for the Prospects in the 6th. They retired in order, 3 up and 3 down. Prospects by a score of 1-0, and the Prospects will bat 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Tyler Palmer, Colin Lineman, Joel Benish. And what has turned out since the 4th inning on, a dominated pitcher's contest. The Moo starter, Cole Hopke, struggled with control, worked an inning and 2/3. Jagger Edwards came in and worked a strong inning and a third. And Teron Williams has pitched 3 innings, and he has retired all 9 batters that he's faced, and he'll now face Tyler Palmer for the second time. Palmer is 0 for 2 in the contest. Struck out last 2 times. Top of the 7th. And here's the kick in the first pitch from Williams. Swing and a breaking ball by Palmer, and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. 1 strike the count on Tyler Palmer. Williams ready. Kick in the 0-1. Next pitch, a breaking ball. Did he go? Brandon Williams says, yep, he went around. Brandon Moore does, so the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Earlier today, Casper Spuds over the Hastings Sodbusters 7-1 in game 1 of a doubleheader. They're leading the second game as well, 4-0. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That sails high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Second game of the 2 between the Spuds and the Sodbusters in the top of the 6th, with the Spuds leading 4-0. 1-2 from Williams. Breaking ball, just missed the corner. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sawtooth Sockeyes are leading the Badlands Big Sticks. They are in the top of the 9th inning. Sawtooth leads it by a score of 5-1. 2-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball called strike 3. Palmer caught looking. Another strikeout for Teron Williams, his 3rd. And he has retired 10 straight since he entered the ball game. And there's 1 down here in the top of the 7th. So that brings left fielder Cohen Lynham to the plate. Lynham is 0 for 2, but he drew a bases-loaded walk in the second, and that's the difference in this contest. 1-0 the score. Williams ready. First pitch. Slider swung on, popped up on the right side. Over at first base, calling for it, reaching up, and making the catch is Timon Long for out number 2. 11 straight retired by Williams.
Now at the bat for the prospect,
Quickly 2 down.
31, Joel Benish.
And that'll bring the designated hitter to the plate now, number 31, Joel Benish. The prospects, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors. The Moon, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Benish is 0 for 2 officially. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Williams is ready, and the pitch. And that slides outside, ball 1. Nathan Cunningham would be next. 1-0 on Joel Benish. Williams, next offering. Slider caught the outside corner for a strike. What makes Williams so tough to hit is that he's got a high leg kick, hides the ball well, and has very good movement on that slider, or cutter, if you will, going from right to left away from the right-handed batter. And he can locate it well. 1-1 here on Benish. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, it fouled back. And so Williams is ahead in the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes on Joel Benish, the designated hitter. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 7th. A 1-0 Nebraska Prospects lead. Williams is ready. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. Nope, just missed. Just missed. I beg your pardon. Chris Sintek flinched a little bit, and it's got Ben Asher out of the dugout. He thought that Sintek put a fist down like he was calling strike 3. And that brought some confusion, but it is a ball. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Joel Benish. Here's the next pitch. And that is strike 3 at the knees to end the inning. So Teron Williams gets the strikeout. 4 strikeouts now for Williams, and he's retired 12 batters, all 12 batters that he has faced. And that does it for the Prospects in the 7th. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left. Stretch time at historic Moeller Field. 1-0.